Nehir, Didem, bonjour, bienvenue à Saint-Jean-de-Luz pour présenter Yurt, votre premier film. Welcome to both of you. You were presenting this morning Yurt, Dormitory in English, your first film, your first feature film. How did you feel?
Um, it was really humbling and a very nice experience to see such an attentive, full theater of people. It was very exciting. I was impressed and really happy to share the film, that it reaches its audience, and it was really nice to see that it resonated with them. So I'm very happy.
Donc, Nehir nous dit qu'il était très content de présenter le film, que c'était vraiment une bonne expérience, qu'il est vraiment reconnaissant parce qu'en plus, il a eu un public très bienveillant et très attentif avec lequel il a aimé échanger à la suite de cette projection qui était complète, rappelons-le. When did you started to think of making movies? Quand avez-vous commencé à vouloir faire des films?
In general, it goes way back. I was a huge fan of films, growing up. Especially when I was in high school, I was always going to movies and was buying magazines and reading a lot about them, living in movies, sometimes falling in love with actors, and so it was infused in my life, and at some part of my life I wanted to become an actor, and also it's gradually evolved into making my own things and how I can share the things, my passion basically, with people, and so I stole my uncle's camera and then basically just started shooting some stuff, and learning editing, and it's like what you know when I say those things, it sounds like very simple in the age of TikTok now, where everyone can really have the tools to create something really amazing each day, but that was not the case 10 or 15 years ago. So that was the kind of a journey how I, started making short films, and then I went to to masters to study film, and so that's how my journey actually started.
Alors, l'envie remonte à très très loin. Déjà très jeune, j'aimais le cinéma, j'étais vraiment fan de cinéma, je tombais parfois amoureux des acteurs, des actrices. Et puis, j'ai même voulu devenir acteur à une époque, nous dit-il. Et puis, lentement, ça a dérivé vers l'envie de faire du cinéma. J'ai volé la caméra de mon oncle. Et puis, j'ai commencé à tourner des petites choses, à apprendre le montage, à faire des courts-métrages. Et puis après, j'ai étudié le cinéma. Et voilà en quelque sorte à quoi se résume mon parcours jusqu'à Yurt. Du moins, c'est comme ça que je le résume. So, when did you start thinking of making Yurt? Because you said this morning after the screening that it was a story close to you, and sometimes great filmmakers, they started by talking about themselves when they were teenagers or kids, just like François Truffaut with the 400 Blows. So was it the first thing that came in mind to you to do Yurt? Est-ce que, comme beaucoup de réalisateurs, vous parlez de l'adolescence dans votre film. Vous avez dit ce matin que c'était un sujet qui vous était proche. Et comme des réalisateurs comme François Truffaut, par exemple, avec Les 400 coups, lui-même s'était emparé de sa jeunesse pour faire ce film. C'est ça, donc, le premier sujet comme ça qui vous est venu à l'esprit?
Um, I wasn't really starting like thinking from the beginning that I would make a film that takes place in Yurt. I was more ambitious about like making you know different kind of stories, but along the way I came to realize the more intimate and the more the more intimate the story is, or the more closer it gets to you, um, the meaningful it is. And I think I was maybe I don't know, trying to shield or protect the, because it's, you know, what we are telling, it's very personal, and it makes us vulnerable in our journey to dig deep in our past, or you know, traumas, or so it requires sort of like strength and dedication, and I think I just didn't have those, what it takes to make a personal film, and maybe gradually I learned, and with the help of Didam, because I wasn't even aware that, you know, I was maybe ready to make a personal, that level of personal film, and one day, like I was writing working on a script, and it wasn't getting anywhere, you know, no. I couldn't get any development fund, or like it just didn't work, and she was actually reminding me to try and go to that. So yeah.
Donc, il n'a pas pensé tout de suite à faire un film dont le sujet serait celui de Yurt, parce que il ne pensait pas à faire un film qui lui soit si proche, et qu'il faut parfois du courage et avoir la possibilité de puiser si profondément en soi pour être finalement parler de quelque chose de très profond et de très personnel, pour finalement s'adresser au plus grand nombre. Et puis il a essayé de faire des films, d'approcher d'autres sujets sans vraiment y arriver, sans obtenir de financement pour les faire. Et puis c'est Didem qui lui a dit, mais tu sais, tu devrais continuer à puiser en toi, à trouver un sujet qui t'est proche. Et finalement est arrivé Hurt. Didem, what kind of director is he? Is he very precise? Is he like controlling actors, showing actors what they have to do, or is it really a relationship of an artistic relationship where you can bring stuff and
Definitely the second one. And I'm not saying this because he's sitting next to me, because this is the truth.
and it's tall and
Yeah,
strong?
yeah. He's very brave, and also we see this every part of it. Like he leave you alone and get your opinion as well. His relationship with actors is remarkable. He's very hardworking also, and he really knows what to do. And he sold his scenes, you know, one by one. He knows the scene's objective, and he really knows what's expecting you, but he never say this to you. This is very good for an actor.
Can I just please translate this, or try to? Alors je lui ai demandé quel genre de réalisateur il était, s'il était un réalisateur qui contrôle et qui montre aux acteurs ce qu'ils doivent faire, ou s'il était au contraire un réalisateur qui laisse les acteurs amener des choses et avoir avec eux une relation artistique. Elle m'a répondu que c'était vraiment la deuxième solution, qu'il était très proche des acteurs, qu'il leur laissait amener des choses, et aussi qu'il était quelqu'un vraiment qui connaissait, qui comprenait bien les acteurs et qui leur permettait vraiment de travailler, et voilà. You wanted to add something?
Yes, she knows the whole process because she was, you know, with me all the time, and I am just, you know, trying to figure out. I am not an expert on anything. I know a little bit in this and that. You know, I spent my formative years to learn the craft, sure, but you know, making a film, directing a film, it just requires this constant care and communication with whoever you work with, especially with your actors or your cinematographer. You just need to search for how to better, improve and is there a better way to execute an idea visually, or I always try to learn because I don't also know. So then it becomes a group of people not knowing but searching and constantly searching to find a way. So I think it makes also the actors bring new things that I can't even think of, and also like with my collaboration with Didem when we were rehearsing with actors, she was also helping me how to communicate with actors, or like how to address the problems in the scene, or how to like find the objective of the scene, the core of the scene. So we were always doing that together. She was helping me, so it was a good collaboration, and also taught me a lot. So yeah, I should also give her a credit on that.
You did. You just did.
When,
I'm shocked.
especially, come on, when especially rehearsing is just like makes me very tense at the beginning. So.
Donc Meir nous dit que en même temps, il n'est pas un expert, et il sait, bien sûr, il a fait des études, etc. Mais il sait un peu de choses dans chaque domaine, mais qu'il a fallu aussi qu'il s'appuie sur la connaissance des autres, et puis que finalement, personne ne savait vraiment, mais au moins ils ont cherché ensemble, et Didem l'a vraiment aidé justement pour, par exemple, communiquer avec les acteurs, pour chercher avec lui, et finalement, ça a fait ce beau film, Yurt. Quand on fait un film et qu'il est sélectionné à Saint-Jean-de-Luz, certes, mais avant ça, à Venise, c'est son premier film, je suppose qu'on est très heureux. When you do your first feature and you're selected, okay, to Saint-Jean-de-Luz, but before that, to Venice, I guess it's you were happy, and it's a pretty nice encouragement to continue, no?
Absolutely. We want to share our films with as many people as we can reach out, and that was a really great way to reach the audience, and it was a really encouraging, as you said, experience. It reminded me like why I initially started to make this film. It was very wonderful experience to come together with the audience, and seeing that a story that is coming from the small part of Turkey, that coming from a Muslim country, that also like can resonate with this Western audience, and so it was a really humbling moment that gave me a lot of hope for the things that I want to make.
Oui, il est évidemment très heureux, et puis comme il le dit, c'est pour un réalisateur qui vient d'un pays musulman, et pour lui c'était vraiment un encouragement à pouvoir continuer, et cette expérience d'aller dans les festivals, une expérience qui rend humble, mais en même temps qui encourage. What memory do you think you will keep of your staying in here in Saint-Jean-de-Luz? Both of you. Quel souvenir vous pensez que vous allez garder de Saint-Jean-de-Luz?
The peace, the peacefulness and the quietness, and all at the same time the audience who came and filled the theater at 10 in the morning, which is something I would never think of. But it's that definitely will stay with
Alors, il dit la paix et la quiétude de la ville, oui, mais surtout le public qui est venu pour voir le film à 10 heures et qui a rempli la salle. Et ça, je ne m'y attendais pas. Donc ça, oui, c'est vraiment un souvenir qui restera avec moi. Didem?
I mean, first audience, because even after the Q&A, they all came as a friend. Their approachment to us is wonderful. I feel like home. And also this place, I definitely want to come back when I'm, like 15 years later, yeah, to settle in, enjoying the sea and the calm energy.
Alors, elle aussi dit d'abord le public, parce que en plus, après la projection, les gens sont venus de façon très bienveillante pour parler avec elle du film. Et puis après, oui, il y a la ville où elle reviendrait bien dans une quinzaine d'années pour profiter pleinement voilà, de la mer et du lieu. Thank you very much to both of you. Congratulations again on the movie, which is absolutely fantastic. And maybe see you again in a few days at the Palmarès ceremony. Who knows?
Who knows? Yes.
Who knows?
Thank you very much for having us. It was our pleasure.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci.